Are you ready for a switch?
Oh, sure.
Hey there, welcome to the channel. I'm Ben, and this is my Honda XR650L Adventure Build, and that is my buddy Jason and his Suzuki DR650 Performance Build. If you missed the videos, over the course of the last couple seasons, I've been modifying the XR into a luxury adventure machine with on-road comfort and capabilities which rival that of the KLR650, and even though I've lowered it about an inch in the rear and 3/4 of an inch in the front, it still has class-leading suspension travel and ground clearance, but thanks to the lower center of gravity, it now hugs the road and trails a lot more like my own DR650 Adventure Build bike. Jason, on the other hand, had a very different vision for his DR build. After doing some much needed updates to amend the 06 factory flaws, he set to work reducing weight and increasing performance. After opening up the airbox and adding a full exhaust system, he did some tuning, first with Harbor Freight drill bits and a bench grinder, and then eventually with the most scientific onboard emission setup you've probably ever seen. If you're interested in knowing more about these builds, you can check out the playlists in the upper right now or down below the video later. I'll also have a list of affiliate links down there to all the mods and gear we're using in the video, which help support more content like this. In today's video, we take the bikes out for a nice long adventure to put them both to the test so we can see how they compare on the road.
3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! Where'd the ground go?
Off the road.
Woo! Wait a minute, did we somehow end up in the area that I thought we were going to if we went the other way? That I said was terrible? How did I do that?
And really far off the road.
Oh, now the bikes feel a little big.
Yep.
So grab your helmets, hydration packs, and some popcorn, and enjoy the ride.
So the hand grips are on high, and the seat here's on high. So if you want to turn either of them down, you can turn that just to the center or to low. This one you just flip to the middle or all the way to the side for low.
Fancy.
See, I'm pretty interested to see what you think of that with all the wind protection and stuff, and also what that feels like in comparison to this for throttle response and stuff, now that you've got basically every mod you can do short of a big bore kit.
Or a pumper carb.
Or a pumper carb, that's true, yeah. Ooh, this sounds much better.
The warmers are nice.
Yeah.
Is that oil temp there?
Yes, it is, yeah. Yeah, Celsius is the center one, and the outside one is Fahrenheit. It's a little hard to see. Ooh, yeah, this does have more pull. Wow.
Did you lift the tire already?
No, but it really, I suppose that's just the mods that you did with the holes, right, and the spring. And also, just the extra power that you've got, I suppose, with the exhaust system.
Yeah.
But yeah, that feels a lot different than the XR. Do you think so too, or not? Not so much.
Yeah. I was trying to find the right gear. I'm like, oh, I think I am in the right gear. It just doesn't pull as hard.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, you got a lot going on here with the wide seat, the tank bag.
Yeah, you're pretty much bare bones dual sport, where that's really
More adventure.
Really adventure, yeah. It sure has some pull, though. Yeah, and you've got a lot smoother tires on there, too. Those are the Tusk Waypoints. So you've got the Pirelli MT21 on the front, right? And the D-Sport on the rear.
Yep.
I feel like your bars almost maybe vibrate less than mine do. Nah, maybe not. I feel like the foot pegs, I can definitely feel the vibrations coming through a bit more.
Yeah, there's a couple spots where I think it goes in resonance. Like, if you easily, up and down the RPM, there is a spot where you're like, ooh, it shakes pretty good there.
Yeah. Boy, yeah, that is a lot of power for a 90s dual sport.
Yeah, I can see and hear you're having some fun with it.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that totally changes it, because it used to be completely, it is still completely the other way around with my DR versus the XR. Completely stock. The XR is just so much more grunty and peppier at lower speeds. And like I was talking to you before we turned the cameras on, at high speeds, my DR always seemed like it was still in a little bit better shape and had a little bit more go left at like 60 or 55 even, where the XR is kind of running out of gas then.
Oh, yeah.
And of course that, my XR is still stock, so once that's upgraded a bit, maybe the difference between this bike and that bike will be a little bit less. But right now, between this modded DR and that XR, this DR feels a lot quicker. Yeah, it just rips when you hit the throttle. Noticing that I'm definitely a lot colder on this one. I had all my vents open and I was feeling great on that bike because I didn't even have the heated gear on when I was riding it. I was totally fine, but now I could definitely do with some heated gear.
Yeah, definitely makes a difference.
I could also zip up my flaps, that would help too. This thing really, when you're just cruising, it runs really pretty smooth actually.
Like as far as the surging goes, or which part?
No, sorry, yeah, I guess we need to be specific about what I mean.
Vibration?
Yeah, vibration, not throttle response, but just humming along, the vibrations seem a lot more relaxed. How does that feel on the corners?
Good.
This thing certainly, I think, feels a little bit lower and just a little bit better. I guess the tires give me a little more confidence on that just because they're not so knobby.
Yeah, I don't push the DR on pavement corners at all.
Yeah, that's probably smart. The bars on here really don't feel all that much different on there. How do they feel? Do they feel higher?
No, pretty normal.
They're up pretty high compared to what they used to be, but I suppose yours are too.
Are these aftermarket rise on the? I mean, I know you have a riser, but is the bar have a rise as well?
It's probably not too different from the stock bar.
Okay.
And the risers on there are 2-inch risers, and they're rotated as far forward as I could get them, basically.
Sure. No, they feel pretty decent.
How about the wind protection? Is the wind hitting you in the face?
No. Yeah, I think I'm under it.
You have your visor open?
No, just cracked.
How is it when you open it? Do you get blasted in the eyes then?
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I guess I can hear a little bit of the wind noise then.
Yeah, if I pop up a little bit, like straight back it, then I'm definitely in it. But like in my normal hunched over, I'm below it. Still waiting for that 70 in sun.
Yeah. Do you feel a bit warmer on that now? I suppose, especially with the heated gear.
Oh yeah, I'm not like cold, but don't want to go in there.
No, that would be bad. How do you feel about the seat? Does it seem more comfy than your stock DR seat or not really? It's kind of stiff.
It's definitely stiff, but it's nice and wide though. You know, I think it helps decrease the pressure.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of squish to the stock seat on this.
Yeah, it's just a little narrow though.
That it is, yeah.
This one almost seems too wide when you're at like a stop.
It kind of is, yeah, it is big, isn't it?
But once you are on the pegs, it's fine.
You want to do a 0 to 45?
Sure. My guess is you win no matter which bike you're on.
3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! Where'd the ground go? What am I in, third gear?
This thing picked it up more than I thought it would. But you're still pulling away then, even once I got it back down.
Do you want to switch quick?
I saw the one guy said we're supposed to race the DRZ.
Race it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to do a 0 to 60. On go?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! Oh, I shifted 2 gears!
I could probably do better in that one.
We can straighten out after we hit the curve here and try one more. I don't know what I was thinking. I like slipped up with the clutch and I shifted twice. Ready?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! I think I finally got a good launch that time, but it was too good. I just pulled the wheel up.
Yeah, it's a fine line.
Well, they're both fun. We can say that, right?
Yeah. Which bike did you think was faster?
I don't know. This thing with the short wheelbase on this, it just makes it so hard to take off right.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many variables. You almost have to do a whole bunch of them to actually get a good one.
Yeah, I was surprised because, like I said, I was easy on the clutch because I didn't want to flip it over.
Yeah.
And then I had the clutch out, grabbed a handful, and just picked it right up. I was like, oh! You got gas this time?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I was gonna. Oh, yeah. Do you want to fill up and do an MPG check?
Sure.
Or I suppose. I guess should we do it after the ride? I might have to flip to reserve at some point.
Well, we could do
I'm at
both.
69.
We could do off-road and on-road.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Is that place called Restaurant? That's the name of it.
It looks that way.
You see that I get harassed about putting 91 in a lot?
Yeah, I thought I remember one guy saying something about like, why are you running 91?
Yeah,
Like,
you don't need that. I'm like, yeah, I know I don't need that, but I don't want the corn either.
yeah, right.
It might be silly. I mean, I don't know, but it's not like it's ever caused me a problem. So a few extra bucks for a little peace of mind.
Even the ethanol, I don't think's the end of the road.
No, probably not.
But like my Yamaha, it does say 91 minimum.
Really?
Yeah. And then my snowmobile, I got that timing key in there, so that's probably supposed to be 91 minimum.
Sure.
So yeah, I just kind of always run the 91 in these. Today I went to fill up on the way here, and it was 92 E10. I was like, I think I'm gonna go to the next station. Yeah, I filled up on the way here, and then I forgot to reset my trip, so I think I had 12. I think I was at like 40 instead of 30. So now I'm back to 0, so that's good.
Yeah, what did I get? 69.4.
I had 43.9 on the last tank.
I filled this up yesterday when I was testing the cameras, or the camera and the mic. I got 40 miles to the gallon, and now today I got 49.
Huh.
Maybe I'm typing in stuff in wrong. I don't know. Yeah, see, so you can see where these risers bolt on. I've got them like way far forward, and
I did notice that. Yeah,
it still feels like you have more room from like the seat to the bars on there. And like did your feet feel cramped on these pegs at all? Because that's the other thing too, is these are like a lot higher.
not too bad. I mean,
No.
I wasn't standing, but sitting it seemed fine.
Yeah, and I suppose if your arms are longer, so you're probably sitting
That could
almost
be.
back here too.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the one thing after riding this bike a lot, other than the vibrations getting to me after a long time, I start to notice that my legs feel cramped and I almost like want some highway pegs up here.
Yeah, that would be nice if you're doing a lot of street riding.
Mm-hmm.
This one, like, you're almost so straight-legged you don't need it, but like on the Yamaha, I really feel scrunched.
Yeah.
You don't miss your grab handles?
Oh, I do. Yeah, and at least the DRZ has a frame that you can grab, but back here, I guess there is a little bit. You're basically pulling on the plastic, where the DRZ you reach under here and there's a bar right there to grab onto. But yeah,
there's a bar there.
there is. Yeah, I guess you got.
It's in a little further than you might want it to be.
Right. Doesn't seem the sturdiest either.
No, it's kind of on bending in it.
Yeah, I usually grab it by the seat whenever I want to do one of those. But yeah, I do miss having something there. That's super nice on the DR that you've got that. All right, I guess I got to reset this.
I think I did. Yep.
Should we find some dirt?
They don't call them clean bikes.
No, definitely not.
Not that we'll be riding that much, but making sure I'm not on reserve.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to check. I think I did that to myself one day. I was like, oh, I'm pretty close to flipping to reserve. I'm surprised I haven't had to yet. And then I went and filled up and I was like, oh, it's on reserve. Okay.
Whoops.
So what are you thinking you want to ride today? Do maybe like a loop around and mess around in the mud a little bit and then do single track, or?
Yeah, that sounds good. Probably my only trip here this year. Try to hit it all right.
Yeah.
It's about noon.
What's that? No, it is. Yeah, 12:11. Yeah. I don't know how they expect you to go 15 miles an hour throughout the whole park. That's just ridiculous. You can do that on an ATV or a UTV, but on a bike, if you do 15 miles an hour, you're almost falling over.
Yeah, because we're pretty much speeding already.
Make sure that's going. Yep. All right, so what are we doing? I guess we're switching now, right?
Sure. Nothing like riding a bike you're not familiar with off-road. What is S?
Side stand.
Oh, I've never seen a light for that one before.
Yeah, I thought it was for, the first time I saw it, I thought it was for service, and I was like, what?
Yeah, like even in this thing feels squirrely.
Yeah, that loose gravel.
Pretty wet.
Yeah, I guess the single track's going to be too. That'll be interesting. At least you got the tires for it this time.
Yeah, right. Did you look at the rotation? Are we going the right direction?
It doesn't matter anymore, and I think that's part of the 15 miles an hour too. Is people are always going the wrong way, so now they basically just oh yeah, look at that. Basically, just tell you to go slow and look out for oncoming traffic. Oh, and a squirrel too. How deep do you think these are?
That doesn't look too bad.
No, it's not. Yeah, I think having the bars a bit lower on this definitely makes this thing feel a little bit easier to control. The bars on there just feel, and maybe for your size it's better, but for me they just seem so high.
You rode the DRZ at Nobby, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like this fits me better, like even on the peg.
So?
Yeah, because like I remember the pegs on that, like it was hard standing up on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there on that bike you're really bent over. I'm really bent over, so I assume you really are then.
Right. I feel a little better standing up on this one.
Yeah, I think for me those bars could be a touch lower, but I do like them out on the road for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm commenting more on the foot locational.
Yeah, I do like that the pegs are a little bit lower on this.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice rock.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Oh, we should have put the windshield down on that. Whoops.
Yeah, I thought of it one time. I was like, I can, like trying to like see where the tire is. You gotta like look through it, you know.
Yeah, you might end up getting bopped in the face by it too. We'll find a spot here and pull over.
Yeah, I suppose that'd be bad too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely the biggest risk you run with doing a big windshield on something like that. Is you could easily get popped in the face by it off road. You can't go all the way down, otherwise it hits the fairing.
Oh.
There we go. I gotta get some stoppers on there to... Oop, no, I messed it up though.
Should I loosen it? Are you good?
No, I think I do need to go up a little bit. Yeah, it's not the smoothest thing.
It's kind of a nice idea though.
Yeah, the adjustability certainly is nice.
Right. I might ditch the sunglasses. These fit in here.
Probably.
Oh yeah. That's where I've never seen or heard of a side stand light before.
Yeah, it is kind of strange. I don't know if they always had that or not. I don't know. I think I'm going to try to get this a little bit closer to to mine, I guess, and take a picture.
You got all dirty.
Did I? Should we hit the trails?
Mm-hmm. Badge of Honor rock crawler.
What's that?
It said it was like the Jeep Badge of Honor rock crawler trail.
Oh.
I like how you use your blinker every time. Does this have the original sprockets on it or no?
Nope, that one has a 14 tooth on the front and stock rear. And I've actually, the spare set of wheels and tires that I've got for it actually has a bigger sprocket in the rear, so that'll be interesting to see how that works.
Did not take the line I wanted there, but
Oh no.
survived. Thanks to my newfound clutch skills.
Oh boy, this is quite the hairy trail that I've picked here. There's not really a good line. Ooh, yeah, not going that way. Oh. I would stay up there. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, so here there's usually a big group of deer standing just inside of the park.
Oh, there's one, two. Did you see?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you see them or are you? Yeah, 'cause there's two, two or three.
Oh, there's one right there.
Oh yeah. Hey, little buddy. Having fun.
Yeah, it seems like, what am I in first? Oh, I'm in first. It hums along pretty nice at this speed, and then, you know, I don't feel wound out. There's another couple of them.
Oh yeah.
You don't feel wound out, but then if you kind of give it a bounce and hit the throttle at the right time, it pulls it up over the puddles nice.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Oh, little guys.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what, though? That doesn't have a picture of a motorcycle on it.
I was just going to say the same thing. Jeeps and ATVs.
That would be fair, right? I mean, we're really the ones that are risking it. Near 300-pound bikes versus, well, no, not near 3. I guess near 400-pound bikes versus 1,000-pound ATVs and 1,500-pound UTVs.
Right. Ooh. That time the rear end was washing out a little, but still stayed up.
Yeah, it was a little slick through there.
I like my brake light. It keeps flashing.
Oh, does it? Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Ooh, yeah, this is real rough.
Just keep swimming. I think getting that clutch thing down is like the biggest thing.
Yeah, that really makes riding a lot less work if you have the bike, powering you through and keeping it balanced and moving and whatever. It definitely makes a big difference.
It's just such a switch of a mindset, because like growing up or whatever, it's like, don't ride the clutch, get off the clutch. Mm-hmm. So you gotta break that mentality first, and then the second thing is, not only is it okay to ride the clutch, but the clutch is your speed control, not the throttle.
True, yeah. Yeah, at slow speeds it has to be, yeah, because otherwise you're either going too fast or you're snubbing it off. I think I meant to loop back and go the other way. Whoops.
I have no idea where we're going. I'm just following the red light in front of me. Then yeah, the next thing to master is get on the pegs and stand up.
Yeah.
Ride it. Have confidence. Have faith.
Yep. Rolling around slow up on the pegs is like, I think is what made the biggest improvement in my riding. You learn how to do it slow, then you can start to figure out how to do it fast, and then when you can figure out how to do it fast and then slow down when you need to through the hairy stuff and not be getting jostled all over the place by, whatever bumps or terrain you're riding through. Whoa, that's a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, this all is.
I ended up in the deep rut.
Oh no. Well, sometimes that's not a bad idea.
It wasn't the idea.
That looks like a big rock, huh?
It sure does. Whew.
What is holding this up? I guess just that other tree, huh?
It's wedged in there, yeah.
I think that way is pretty terrible, so we'll do this way.
Even though it's called Sunday Drive.
Yeah, it is not a Sunday. It's a rough Sunday drive. Well, riding at these speeds, I really don't notice that the suspension is a problem. I mean, if you're really going on bouncy stuff, I definitely notice the DR's lacking, but here, not at all.
Yeah, everyone says how bad it is, and I haven't really had any problem yet. And I'm sure it's because I'm not riding it hard enough, but
yeah, once you get moving fast, you can kind of tell you start to lose traction. But if you're, just doing this type of stuff, it's really, it works just fine, and it's nice and comfy.
Yeah, right. It's pretty cushy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not near as jolting as the DRZ4S is. Ooh, scrape that with my boot. Yeah, this thing certainly feels nimble and really works pretty darn well out here. Ooh, this is a good test for the tires. Yikes. Wait a minute, did we somehow end up in the area that I thought we were going to if we went the other way? That I said was terrible? How did I do that?
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Or wait, where are we?
Right there. It looks better over there, maybe? Or is that this trail?
I don't know. I think I'm doubly confused. Yeah, because this is the area that I thought if we took a right there, we'd end up in. So I can't think of where that would have went. Oh, no. That was a different spot. Yeah, I guess let's take a look. Park by you so we're not blocking the trail. Maybe it won't.
You want to switch back soon?
Yeah, this is probably a good spot for a picture and a switch.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly back here.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it looks freaking deep over there. I'm guessing some guys got stuck in that.
Yeah.
My clutch handle's getting sore already. I'm sure it'll get worse now.
I think the DR pull might be a little bit easier than the XR, maybe.
Oh, really?
Possibly.
How's the Pirelli holding up?
I really didn't notice any slipping at all. I guess the rear maybe a little bit in some of the slick mud, but that's about it. I'm going to do a short quick. Well, Jason and I are testing out the DR and the XR at Tigerton here, And I'm dragging you through some pretty nasty stuff on my bike. You ready for a switch, you said, right? You're nervous you're going to drop mine?
Yeah, I'd rather drop mine than yours.
I figured, yeah. It's got full coverage on it. This is what I built it for, so I wouldn't be upset at all. But yeah, this is some pretty messy terrain. I don't know if we're going to find a way through this or if we're going to turn around. What do you think? Turn around or try to find a way?
Well, it wasn't much better where we came from, so.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, I think normally I sneak through over there, but I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, unless you shoot like straight through there. It is pretty gnarly over here, ain't it? Did somebody actually go into this or what?
I think they used to come this way and then try to get out. Yeah, and I think that's why it ended up like this.
Yeah, it sure is dug out now.
Yeah, it is.
Well, if you want to test out that DR suspension, you can jump into it.
Yeah, there you go. Do you want to try it this way, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't think that looks that bad there. Of course, walking it looked pretty nice. Now it's like, how do I even get there?
Yeah, when you're on the bike, it always looks a lot different, doesn't it?
Where am I going? Way over there?
Mm-hmm. That was the plan. Like a pro.
Yeah, I was able to just roll down. It wasn't too bad.
Ooh, geez, I'm slipping with my boots.
Yeah, I was too. I put a boot down to turn around and I almost fell over. Oh, that is slimy.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is just straight slime. I can't even back up. Luckily, the tires have better traction than my boots because yeah, it's pretty slippery.
Yeah, I was surprised at that too. Hopefully, my tires have better traction than my boots with the waypoints are not exactly great for mud, so.
Yeah, these are pretty flat bottom boots.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got motocross ones. Mine are adventure and they're still slipping. Oh, no problem.
Yeah. Going the other way might be tougher when if you had to give it gas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can feel the back slipping a tad, but not too much.
Yeah, because coasting downhill, it's not too bad. But yeah, if you had to give it gas, it might fall in the hole.
Right, yeah, going uphill could be a problem.
Which usually is easier. But it's as long as you maintain traction.
Right. Yeah, traction is important. So were you glad to be on that one?
Yeah.
For that? Yeah.
Back with the old baby.
Yeah, even just learning the controls and stuff makes a big difference. You certainly don't want to have to be looking to see where things are when you're doing stuff like that. Ooh, whoa, yep, felt the front moving around there.
I can see where you were.
Yeah, how does your tire feel through that?
Good.
Yeah, that Pirelli, that might be my next tire for, I guess I'm interested to see what the tires that we were looking at in my basement are going to feel like on my spare set of rims. What do we want to do? Maybe go this way.
Oh, that wasn't Sunday Trail, that was Casual Trail.
Casual? Not all that casual.
Yeah, I need to have a word with whoever named these trails.
Yeah, right? Oh yeah, I think, I guess maybe I just got to relearn it, but pulling the front end up seems a little bit more difficult.
Oh, we're back on the way out.
We are, yeah. It does seem like this thing runs a little bit rougher. I mean, not really, well, maybe acceleration too a little bit, but just the bike itself just seems a little bit more raw, where the DR seems a little bit more refined, I think. And I suppose you have the Cush drive on there too, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Oh, it is the XR design, you know?
It's about the same time, maybe a little bit before the,
really? Yeah,
DR.
I was gonna say anything carved is probably pretty old.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I can tell that front end. I don't know if that's just the geometry of the whole bike or that and the tires or just the tires, but I can tell I don't trust the front end near as much on this. I think a lot of that is just that center of gravity though too, and I guess I always say that the lower center of gravity helps handling, but it also makes your tires have to work a lot less hard because they don't, you're hanging a lot less weight off of the side of them.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, I don't feel near as confident on this.
That's how I felt with the DRZ that day.
Yeah.
Because I was like, for a while there, I was like second guessing myself. Like, should I have had the DRZ? Like, do I want something a little higher strung, a little smaller, a little better? And then, yeah, I rode it that day. I was like, this ain't that bad. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I think some better tires and some better, some bar risers, I think, will make that bike a lot better. And I'm interested to see how we both feel about it. Yeah. Compared to these bikes then. Because, yeah, this one is, it seems like it's just a lot more work to ride. I think it's maybe capable of a little bit more precise riding in the right hands. But if you're not an expert, which I certainly am not, I think the DR is just just a much nicer bike to ride, and it's still extremely capable in capable hands. It just doesn't have quite as quick or precise of steering, but quick, precise steering coupled with not great tires usually wears you out pretty quick, or at least that's what I've been finding. I really feel like I'm sitting down in this. The seat feels so low.
Because of the peg height?
I think it must be, yeah. What do I want to do
Although
here?
the windscreen might make you feel that way too.
Yeah, and even just the higher bars too. There's a lot going on. You definitely feel a lot closer to it too, and I think maybe that is just kind of because the seat is such a trough. The part that you sit in, the back, is at such an angle, where yours is a little bit more flat. But for off-road, that's really not bad. That's probably where you should be, is over the front. Yeah, the suspension on this, I think, is somewhere between the DR and the DRZ4S. It's stiffer, but still kind of comfy and a little bit squishy in places at times.
There's the Badge of Honor trail. Kind of wanted to see what it looks like.
Yeah, actually, we can get over there from the, well, there is a way over there from here.
but we can't get there from here.
Yeah, we'll see. Woo! So do you think you feel more confident through this stuff on that, or just more familiar, or confident because of the bike, or confident because you're more familiar? What are your thoughts, I guess, on the two?
Might be a little bit of both. Although now I'm struggling with both.
No, no. Whoa! That was slippery.
I gotta find where you went. I kind of, oh, there you are, okay. I kind of went a different way and then immediately regretted it.
Yeah, I can certainly still do all this, but I definitely felt better on your bike. You feel a lot closer to the ground with the bars, and the center of gravity just seems so much easier to handle. Or the weight, because of the center of gravity, feels so much easier to handle.
Whoa! Yep.
Slipping a bit?
Yeah, I do good until you lose the traction.
Yeah, I think there's a way over there, but I'm not sure how to get there. Maybe this way?
Yeah, that's where I went just now, and it was like, that didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know if there is really a good way for a bike to get over there. It seems like maybe not.
Because this is where I was riding, and it got quite soupy quite quick.
Oh yeah, yikes.
Yeah, it doesn't really look any better this way. Because, yeah, this is where I was, like, regretting my life.
Oh yeah, yikes.
But, no, unless you're going to walk it, yeah, that looks pretty rough.
Yeah, probably not a great bike path.
Oh, this is the single track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know where it's supposed to be, but...
I think that spot in the middle there...
But that's too muddy to get through over there, right?
Kind of looks like it.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go the other way. Hopefully I can get out of here. Ooh, yeah, those tires are pretty slippery on this stuff.
Oh, that's steep.
Yikes, yeah, this is a mess. Woo.
I'm doing it!
Yeah. Ooh, that is steep.
Oh, chicken note. I don't want to end up down in that hole.
No.
Kind of like you said, there's like doing a tough pass, and then there's doing a tough pass with no plan B.
Yeah. People say that putting all this stuff up here is, you know, a real pain in the butt for off-roading like we were just doing, but honestly, I think the biggest hindrance to my riding through that on this versus that is really just that kind of, well, probably the tires and the higher up feeling. I mean, it's just,
Oh, yeah.
that's really what I notice about that bike that I like a lot more, is just that it goes through it and it's a lot easier to kind of weave around. It's just a lot kinder to you to ride.
Now, before you jump to any conclusions here, I just want to point out that yes, of course, all the rally or ADV type mods that I've bolted directly to the XR's forks will affect how it handles to some degree, both on and off the road.
Anytime you add a large amount of wind protection and thus wind deflection to what is essentially a bike's steering,
Does maybe change the handling just a tad, just because there is so much fairing up there. But anytime you put any windshield on a bike, especially a dual sport bike with big tall raked out forks, I mean, it's just gonna affect it. There's no way around that.
And that's certainly something you should keep in mind if you're considering building a bike like this. However, the fact that the DR feels lighter and is easier to maneuver is nothing new. The XR has always felt noticeably more top heavy, and because of its steeper rake angle, the steering naturally requires more precision and thus skill. Lowering it certainly improved this, but the DR will probably always be an easier bike to ride, regardless of how either of them are modded.
Sitting down, I can definitely see where if you're, needing to pick your way through rocks and stuff, I mean, then it makes it a little bit difficult.
We should maybe be standing at that point anyway.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah. I think a lot of people forget that the camera is 6 inches lower than, the camera's vision, what they're seeing is 6 inches lower than what I'm seeing.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like it's blocking what's right in front of you a lot more than it actually is.
It's really hard to quantify tires, but like, this thing compared to the Deathwings is night and day. Like what I just did, there's no way you're doing that on the stock tires.
No, even the little bit of slipping that we were feeling is pretty impressive compared to just getting off and trying to walk it with your boots,
Right.
That was terrible. How bad this is. Ooh, nice sharp pointy rock there. Oh, yeah, there went the front. Let's see, this looks like a mess too. Ooh, that looks very steep.
Might have took the cheap way out of there. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that side wasn't too bad, but the other side was like a wall.
I don't remember it being this muddy here unless it's just been that wet.
Yeah, I don't think we've had that much rain, but it must have been some. Yeah, it really is kind of backwards that like you said, you learn to ride on the road and you try to use as little clutch as possible, and then out here it's like you don't have a choice, you have to use it.
Well, part of it too, like when I meant road, it was like cars, right?
Yeah, that's true too, yeah.
Had to put 1 foot down. Starting to rain a little?
I think it is, yeah.
Good, it was a little too dry for me.
Yeah, good thing we saved the single track for last, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do that one trail first. What is it called? Crawler or something or other?
Badge of honor or something.
Badge of honor, yeah. There's some nice rocks to bash your case on. Whoa! Right off the bat.
Yeah, this looks good. Okay, we can turn around.
Yeah, there's a few areas that are passable, but there's not a whole lot of great trails for us here. Whoa! Yep, they're at the front.
Just a single track again here?
Off to your right, yes, I believe so. Stuff like this is where these bikes are really nice because, as much as I'm saying that one's a little bit better than this, they are both way nicer to ride. Well, possible to ride or fun to ride through this stuff, where the KLR and the 10RA was just not enjoyable at all.
It's way too big.
Yeah. It was fun to say you did it, but that was about it.
Yeah, especially on a single track. That's crazy.
In some respects, I actually preferred the single track because at least some of that was a little bit more even, where none of this stuff really is.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yikes. Oh, would not have done that had I looked at it first. There's a big, steep rock face over there that's kind of cool, but I don't know that we can get to it. Yeah, that doesn't look like much fun. And neither does that, really.
Yeah, like even dry, some of this would really suck. The roads are just so deep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if they used to just keep it up better or if there's just a lot more people riding it these days or what, but yeah, it seems like there's just so much that's like almost impassable now. I mean, even on like a Jeep or a UTV. Why did I decide to go this way? Yeah, not bad. Be a lot easier if it wasn't so wore out. I don't know that single track's gonna happen, but I guess after a break, going for it, huh?
I already regret it.
Cleared it!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got up there and I was like, oh, wait, that's the line I'm supposed to be on the other side of. 10 miles.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting MPG comparison.
Yeah, we'll own it. Yeah, that was a good idea to fill up first.
I feel like I'm giving it way more gas than you are. Like on hills like that, like it seemed like I was revving out pretty good.
Yeah, I think you probably use, I think the clutch a little bit more than I do.
Right,
But
that's what I mean. That probably doesn't help the mileage, huh? Because I feel like I'm screaming.
yeah, I suppose. That's fun doing this stuff. I usually just come around and buzz around the main trail and don't ever do anything, this far off the beaten path, but that's fun. It's a pretty big monster bikes, but they do it.
Yeah, it is impressive what they can go through.
Yeah, go take a break and think about the single track maybe.
Yeah, sounds good. Been here an hour and a half already.
Yeah. So what time is it then?
1:45.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would not recommend the waypoints if you're going to do a lot of this stuff, but they make it through just barely, and they are nice on the road.
Yeah, I didn't build this bike for comfort though.
No. What fun is that? Whoa.
Yeah, this is where we both almost biffed it last time.
How'd you do this go around?
I managed to stay in the center, so much better.
Yeah, I felt myself sliding around a little bit. I think your bike definitely did better through there.
Yeah, I didn't slide this time. Last time I kind of just ran out of scale and ended up in the rut.
Yeah, I suppose even just going through it once helps. Knowing what to expect. Have you hit your skid plate on anything at all yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I think we have just barely enough ground clearance that we can make it through without. I think I'm going to try to figure out, we can just turn around if it doesn't work out, but I'm going to see if I can figure out where I thought we were going to end up before, instead of taking that nasty trail like last time. Woo! Yeah, I can certainly do everything on the XR that I did with that, but not quite as easily. Ooh, look at you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I caught a glimpse of the single track there. I was like, ooh, that don't look fun.
Yeah, there was one spot that I was here with the DR, I think? Yeah, I was here with my DR, and I was like, oh, I should try that. And, what am I trying to say here? Oh, I got into it, and I got, just deep enough that it was a pain in the butt to turn around. And I'm like, nope, gotta turn around, can't make it up this giant rock. I figured I'd be able to make it at least a little ways in, but it was just enough that I couldn't see the main trail, and that was it. That whole single track over here is just kind of like that. The first part's not bad, but the rest of it's just kind of insane.
Yeah.
How deep do you think that is? Whoa!
I see the front tire just disappear.
Well, I'm halfway through, right? Whoa.
Yeah, that was muddy.
Doable.
Oh, no. Yeah, that was slippery. Problem is, I can't stand here either. It's so slippery.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand. Hold on.
I'm slowly crawling my way to the front. That might have ended.
Yeah, you're stuck on that log now. Or the root, I guess. Oh.
Yeah, I tried to go around it and then it broke traction.
Yeah, it's always a gamble. Sometimes through is better, and sometimes you can just barely sneak around, but you never know.
Yeah, it might have been different if we weren't stopped there.
Right, if you're just gonna rock through it, yeah.
But I didn't have momentum to just go through it,
Yeah. Yeah, when things are slippery, you gotta have that momentum, otherwise you get in trouble quick.
Yep.
That single track maybe looks like our only way out.
That's never a good sign.
Oh, I know exactly where we're headed. Yeah, it's been too long since I've been through here. I wonder how far that single track goes.
Do you need a break?
Yeah, I can take one. This part, I think, is passable, and then there's a spot where just before you get to the main trail, there's a real deep ravine that I don't know. It's kind of like the ones we were looking at before, where the Jeeps have just kind of rutted it out so much, or the UTVs, that you can't get through it. Ooh, almost fell.
Deer prints.
Mm-hmm. This is another one where you could make it, or you could fall in.
Yeah, I was kind of in this spot.
Yeah, that looks a bit better. Hello, frog.
Is that the hole you're worried about there?
No, there's one after this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If the single track doesn't look awful, that might be our better option. Yeah, this doesn't seem like much fun, does it?
No, your options kind of disappear in a hurry there, don't they?
Yeah, even just this doesn't seem like something we want to do.
Do you shift your weight on the pegs a lot?
Yeah, I suppose I would say that, yeah.
Kind of get you kicking right or left?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was kind of just noticing that. I was like, I should try that more intentionally.
Yeah, it does help.
Oh, this is where the fun ends.
Uh-oh. Getting rough already?
Yeah, there's a pretty good, like, I'm going to go around it. There's a pretty good side hill here.
Yeah, that doesn't look great, does it?
No.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're pretty perpendicular, though. You might be okay.
Oh!
Now you're more perpendicular. Yeah, I still didn't want to get up it.
No.
Oh, hit the foot there.
Ugh. Now the bikes feel a little big.
Yep. Oh, deer was bedding down right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's really just my clutch and throttle hand and my forearms trying to hang on to this thing. Whew. The easy parts aren't much of a break either.
No.
Whew.
Are we past the part where I crashed, or is this it?
No, I think we passed it.
This is where we nice and easy went through it.
Yep.
I think that's when you walked through and then I rode through.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, so now we should be able to just take a left and get back out.
This is where the single track gets stupid then, right?
I think so, yeah. Yes, we want to take a left here. Oh, look at phones. And this will just take us back to the main trail.
Yeah, you ride those ATV trails, and you're like, yeah, I can do the single track. And then about 10 seconds into the single track, you're like, this is dumb.
Yeah, it is rough. There's just, like I said, there's just no break. You're just always having to do something.
And because of that, we were both pretty worn out, so we decided to take a quick break before looping back to start the 8-mile single track. And I'm going to save that footage and the off-road fuel economy test results for another video. So if you want to make sure you see it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if it's already out by the time you're watching this, it'll just show up here along with build playlists for each of our bikes. Thanks for watching. Make sure you get out and enjoy this beautiful world God created for us to explore any chance you get. And we'll catch you on the next one.